I know exactly how I want to start this episode with something engaging.
Do you know what the engaging thing is?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, are we starting already? Oh, I'm so nervous.
All
Ha!
right. What
Heck
the
yeah.
fuck is up, my
We're
guy?
back. That's the energy right there.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, before we get started, I want to take a question to the people to be answered by the people
Ooh.
to decide if we keep this or get rid of this.
Me?
Damn,
Please
you're
don't
good.
vote. I'm scared.
You're good. No. Should we keep her or get rid of her? I already know the comments are going to be like, get the fuck out of here, Matt. Right off top, before we get started, I want to know, I want y'all decide the fate of what I'm about to show you to decide if we keep it or get rid of it.
You say the fade of what
Fate.
I'm about to... Okay.
Is that right? Y'all decide the fate of what I'm about to show you.
Yeah, they said fade.
Can we just get to this segment?
Yeah,
You're killing it, dude. All right.
I'm sorry. Oh, Lord.
Do we keep it or do we get rid of it?
Okay, that's not the one I had an issue with. Go get the one off the bedroom wall.
No, absolutely not. That one stays.
No.
That's a Salvador Dali painting.
It's not. It's a big...
All right, well, first let's deal with this one because we got to declutter the house. But I do want to know, do we keep this White Ranger? Or yeah, bring it up close. Sorry. Do we keep the White Ranger or do we get rid of it? We
I
want
wanna
you
remind
guys decide if we
everyone
hang
it's
on
a
to this or if we
very-
trash it.
It's
Or
a small house.
there's plenty of wall space in this house. So anyway, you guys decide, do we keep the White Ranger? Are we even allowed to keep the White Ranger anymore? That's all I want to do. I just want to. We're not taking that one off the wall.
That was really engaging. Thank you.
I thought it would be smart because it's like, oh, if somebody wants to comment and let us know to get rid of it, we'll take a poll. Already back
makes
on that
me
mean
feel-
shit. We just started.
That wasn't...
Maybe I'll go dark
You were
Matt.
so sensitive.
No, you go. Man, it really was engaging. Mean girl. I know you.
No one...
All right, you want to kick it off with a question?
Brady.
Favorite place you've performed?
So for me, my favorite place has been Portland, Oregon. That's because y'all fucking rip. I did the Portland Helium out there, and it was seriously one of the most fun shows I've ever had. Matt open for me, and I mean, even he was like that.
Yeah. Every show I've done with you so far, though, I step off stage,
that
I'm like,
was your
good God, your
favorite,
crowd
wasn't
rocks.
it?
Yeah. But I think every time we go on trips, for some reason, insomnia and, lack of sleep is always part of the trip. And, I remember when we got to Portland, we were running on, 30 minutes of sleep.
No.
And still had...
That was the trip. My fucking chair stopped working at the Nashville airport.
At the airport at 4:30 in
on
the morning.
the way.
So, yeah.
So
Golly.
follow-up question. What's the worst place your chair's ever died?
Probably there.
Really?
At the airport? No, because you had... Luckily, I was there to, help. Have you ever, has it ever died somewhere where you just didn't have help?
Yep.
Where?
Denver, Colorado.
Ooh.
2021 or 2022. It was my friend's wedding. Remember? And I brought a friend with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it broke because I was in the wedding. And it started raining and it was an outdoor wedding. And these wheelchairs are not waterproof. So it fucking broke. And I don't know what the deal was. I brought my +1 was a newer friend. I didn't know her that well, but I thought we were very close. I am terrible at rating people. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember.
You weren't around back then.
I know, you told me this. I'm just trying to remember who it was.
Can I say it? And will you believe it?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I do remember that now. Yeah.
So my fucking chair broke at my friend's wedding, and the girl I brought with me as my plus one to like help me out, and like we were friends because we also had some shows in Denver that following week, so we were gonna stay a week longer. Chair broke fucking day one. And we get through the wedding, and I feel bad because like we had to put my chair in manual, and she had to like roll these huge suitcases and push my chair, which is not easy.
Which one was it? Was it the Force Mech back then? Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was the heavy
That's-
one. It was like 55, 60 pounds.
That and it's like there's not like a good way to maneuver that one. It doesn't have the side handles. It has just like the back push.
Nightmare.
That sucks.
And we were staying at my friend's house who had just gotten married because she was leaving down for her honeymoon. And her house, like to get inside, it's a flight of stairs. And very, very long story short, the girl I brought with me had some sort of mental break and couldn't deal with it, and I couldn't even get to the bathroom by myself in this house. It was just not built for people in wheelchairs. What we just were happy to have somewhere free to stay, you know, and I am past those days now. I need a fucking ADA hotel room.
Yeah.
But I woke up one morning, and the girl I brought with me, who I gave the bedroom to, I was sleeping on the couch, she was gone. And I never heard from her again. And I had shows, and I couldn't even leave the house because of the stairs, and my chair is broken, like there's nothing. So I end up sitting on my friend's porch yelling help for passerbys, and someone heard me and came and like carried me.
Thank God you were in Denver. Because it probably wasn't a long time before somebody came along to help.
Yeah, it's true. And she lives on a very like walkable area. But I
Was that Maggie?
survived. Yeah.
Maggie's? Oh, okay. I went to the
Yeah.
baby that same place?
Yeah.
Same house?
You remember the stairs? Wait, no,
it
that was an
an
Airbnb.
yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
what a nightmare.
Yeah. But I actually got the chair company to send me a new part while I was
In
there.
Denver?
And yeah. And I had Maggie's neighbor, he came over and installed it for me.
Damn.
Yeah, that sucked pretty heavy.
Also, can we just take a beat on the ADA rooms in hotels and how
Oh my
horrible
God.
these baths? It's like whoever designed them did it out of spite and not out of
they had
like
their heart broken by a disabled
they
person.
got hurt by somebody in a wheelchair.
Like, you will never take a safe shower as long as I'm here.
Like it's always like, where's the bench over there? Where's the
Well,
fucking nozzle
the
over there?
last hotel in Raleigh I was in, it was the shower is like kind of big. It's like a rectangle. The bench is over here, and it's in the wall, like screwed to the wall, so you can't move it. And the thing to turn the shower on, opposite side of the shower. Okay, there's one grab bar opposite side of the shower, nowhere near the bench where you have to sit. Lord help you if you're paralyzed. Like, what? And then the like shower head is a rain shower, so it's straight down and it doesn't even hit where the bench is.
Dude, the amount of times that Crocs has saved your life in hotel showers,
Oh my God, the floor is always slick as shit.
it always floods.
Ah!
No matter how many drains there are, for some reason, it always floods the whole bathroom.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like, I don't understand, because it's like not only that, but the hot water, cold water situation in an ADA room never works. I would say like after a while it's bad luck, or like at first it's bad luck, but then after a while, like when it's every single time, I'm like, is it just something different about the ADA rooms and hotels Because when I'm out on my own in just a regular hotel room, it's never a problem.
Like, I'd
It's
almost
only-
rather fucking regular one at this
I think it
point.
would be like if you just get a bench or if there's rails or something, it might be
Well,
easier.
This last one I was in with the shower I was just describing, deal, I was like, this is fucking insane. I took one shower trying to, like, make it work. Almost fucking died. Guess to, like, get onto the seat. I had to park my wheelchair parallel to the bench, lift the arm up, and try to, like a paralyzed person might, like, transfer. But there was nothing to grab onto. And, like, to get in the water, I had to stand. Like, it was so confusing, and I was so fucking angry. And I go... I don't know if I even told you that. I go downstairs afterwards, because I'm like, I'm here for fucking 4 more days, 3 more days. This can't happen. And I was like, hey... And I'm, like, complaining about the setup and how it's, like, very dangerous for me. As I'm complaining, the front desk lady is just, like, smiling at me. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm just, like, a really big fan.
You better turn it on.
I did! I was like, and I know this isn't your fault. I'm sorry.
You jerked her ass out of that chair.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, do y'all have, like, a shower chair I could, like, place in the right spot? That would fix things. And, you know, she was like, no, we don't have one in the whole building. And I was like, I'm gonna gentle parent you right now. I was like, hey, y'all need to go buy one, because if I fall, I would hate
To sue the
you.
absolute
I literally was
shit
like,
out of
this
you.
is a lawsuit. I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen.
And you're like, I don't want to be rich, Hilton.
Yeah,
want that.
literally. And she's like, I'm sorry we don't have one. I was like, yeah, I've heard that. Y'all need to go buy one. And she didn't really say anything. I get back to my hotel room after the show that night. There's the shower chair in my shower.
Hell yeah. Close
Hilton,
mouths don't get fed.
Fix your shit. I'm angry.
Was it a Hilton?
I think so.
Okay, well, let's not throw out some random.
I don't remember. I'm about to start doing, like, let's see what this bathroom situation is. I'm going to record the outside.
Dude, that reminds me of a joke I had that didn't work. Like, it worked okay, but it was never well enough to keep. And it was like, I stayed at a Best Western. And when I get to my door and they give me, like, a key, the door is already, like, open. Like, broken open. And in front of the door is clearly, like, something like 4x3 of just bleach. And I'm like, did somebody bleed out, like, right in front of this door? And I was like, that's at the Best Western. I was like, at the Worst
What
Western,
the-
they just leave the body there. That's your problem now.
That's
That's funny.
hilarious.
You just have to step over the dead body to get into it at Best Western or at Worst Western. I was like, that's Best Western.
That's hilarious.
I love that. Didn't catch on.
What was the question?
Place where your chair died?
My chair
Yeah.
broke at this hotel, too.
Really?
Yeah, I was getting back. It was literally like 12:30 at night. I was so tired. Thank God my mom was with me just
Oh,
to
that's
get
right,
me
the screws fell out.
inside. And
Just
every
collapsed.
screw in my wheelchair had fallen out and disappeared because it was. I couldn't even sit in the chair. My chair looked embarrassed, like it was like
Ooh.
leaning in on itself. And
Chair's shy.
so my mom had to run inside, and she was like, do y'all have an extra wheelchair? They did, so I got in that one. She pushed my other one in, you know? Thank God the maintenance guy, he was a fan of mine, and it was now like 12:45. He's like, what's going on? And I told him. And this dude fucking we had one screw, so we were like, it's this screw, you know? And I don't know how, but he was going back, like, cutting screws to me. And, like, by the time it was figured, it was, like, 1:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
And him and the security guy were the ones, like, doing it. He totally fixed it, though.
Better than before.
Yeah, and I was like, what do I do? And he was like, why are you in town? I was like, oh, I'm opening for Nikki Glazer. He was a big fan of hers, too, so good taste. And I had a couple free tickets that my family wasn't using, so I gave them to him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sweet man.
Do you think
I
if he
was...
didn't know who you were, he would still help you?
I don't know. That is a good question. I feel like maybe, but I was telling Matt, I felt like him helping me in that situation. It's like those fucking TikTok videos we see
Oh, yeah.
that are like, oh, please help me, my family's starving. And they're like, I'll do the right thing and get them $1. And then they're like, you passed the test. Here's
Yeah.
20 grand.
He's like waiting around for $10K after he helps you.
Right.
He's like, all right, well, it's all fixed.
He
So,
takes out the screws back because
yeah. Then like, well, you get 2 tickets to the Nikki Glazer show. He's like, oh, where's the camera? They look over there and say thanks.
literally, it was
Live and
very
unwell.
So you just became famous as a way to get yourself out of situations
I
like that.
became famous because no one's nice to disabled people.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's
yeah.
fun. Yeah, the chair always breaks. There's never a good time for it to break, but it seems like it always breaks at like the worst time.
I agree.
It's never like at home with everything you need.
Yeah, it would be nice for one time for it to be like, oh, well, that's convenient.
It broke inside of a Home Depot.
Yeah. Perfect.
At the wheelchair store?
Yeah.
At
Oh
a
my
car
God,
shop.
it broke at Wheelchair Land.
All right, you want another?
Matt.
Cracking cold ones early. Yes.
Oh, here we go. A crazy experience that ended up being a joke.
What?
I mean, I've got a lot of bad situations.
You'll base a lot of your jokes
Oh,
on
like a
situations.
crazy thing that I turned into a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Dude, a joke that I used to do, I kind of twisted it, but you know Nick Bush. We were at a bar long before you, baby, sweet precious. Baby, sweet precious. We were at a bar and like,
What? Oh.
yeah. I haven't even got to the good part yet.
What are you invite me?
We were at a bar and there were women there. I know.
Brady.
Hold on to your horses, dude.
Dude.
You're about to break up with me after this story.
Next question, is Matt mad at us?
Yeah. Yeah. No, so I have a joke where it's like this it's always shocking whenever I take my hat off. It's like one time I was at a bar and this drunk chick comes up, pops my hat off and goes, I want to wear your hat, takes it off and goes and then just puts it right back on. So the real story is honestly better, but we're at a bar and I'm kind of hitting it off with this lady at the bar, and Nick comes over drunk. Big mistake, I know. Can I just get through the story without y'all fucking shenanigans? Dude, all right. So anyway, I'm at a bar hitting it off with this dime piece, and Nick comes out of nowhere drunk, pops he goes,
Nick did it.
yeah, Nick, the sweetest man ever,
Yeah.
comes over. He goes, yo, I bet you didn't know my boy was bald, and like rips my hat off. And I'm just standing there in front of the girl, and she goes, oh. Well, that was mean to Nick. And then she just like walks off and stops talking to me completely. I'm just like, Nick, what the fuck, dude? And he's just like drunk and happy and laughing. I'm like, God,
I have a confession.
Okay.
you didn't know I was bald.
I had known
Until I did
that
it on
for a
stage.
minute. And then he does that joke on stage, and he's like, obviously I'm bald, like it never connects or whatever.
Yeah.
The first time I saw you do that, I was so shocked. I had no idea.
Here's
you
a
were
fun game,
bald.
though. What kind of haircut would I have under this?
I don't know, like
A tight
really
fade?
short.
A tight fade?
Yeah, tight fade.
I have the tightest of fades.
Ooh, what kind of haircut would you have though?
If I could.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know that one that all the kids have now? The
Perm?
broccoli hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have the shaved perm hair. No, I would 100% have a mullet, but like a nice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe a permed mullet. I don't know. But a mullet for sure, like a stylish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're back and better than ever. But even my hair,
I was feeling your head. You let it grow out a little bit.
no.
It's
No.
not that bad.
I tell you what, for episode 100, I will grow my hair out.
Okay.
From
You start
episode
now.
90,
I mean,
to
it's like
100.
it's receded, but it's not like
no. It looks good because it's so short, like buzzed, completely zero guard. But the second it grows out to like you wouldn't like it at all. I'll tell you who else wouldn't like it. The cops. Parents. Around their children.
it's
not a good look.
pedophile
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah. I miss my hair. I still have dreams where
I don't
I wonder
like
if any other bald
blonde
people
hair.
have this too. I have dreams where like my hair has just suddenly grown back
Really?
and it's like perfect.
I
I'll
had
be
a
like
dream.
in the dream, like looking in the mirror, like, oh my God, I can't believe
I have dreams that I
I'm
can
so
walk.
confident now. Really?
Yeah.
I had a dream on y'all's couch that I got cancer and had to shave my head.
Kind of a combo of both of us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And then I
Crazy.
wrecked my car, which is a you thing.
Nice. I remember one time I got in a wreck and I almost got it. Like it was the lady's fault, and
Why did you have to be a lady?
it was an Asian lady, by 100%. And she gets out of the car, and somebody had pranked me at school and put the student driver magnet on my car,
Yeah.
and she's like trying to blame it on me. And she goes, "Look, he's student driver.
Ooh,
He's
accent's
student
cool.
driver." Well, I'm just like, in case there was
If
anything
you
left to
get
wonder.
canceled, I'm leaving you.
Yeah, right, dude. I don't like to hate on this podcast episode, but anyway, she was like yelling, like, "He's student driver." And then the cops like, "Are you a student driver?" I was like, "No, somebody played a prank on me." And I was like, "You can clearly see." I was like, "I was in this lane, and you can see where this lady skids out all the way over to my lane where I still am and hits me." I was like, "How can I hit her if I'm in the farthest right lane?" And that's where I was hit. You can see like where I got hit and like everything was. I'm like, it's in my lane. That's where I was the whole time.
Yeah.
She came across, and like I had to fight for my
Insurance.
No, not even insurance, just for the cop
You
to
were
like write down the right report.
Justin Bieber bangs were in my eyes.
I was like, I couldn't see.
The
One
God
less.
made you bald.
It was one less lonely girl.
I do want to say her being an Asian lady did
Dude.
not add anything to that story.
It added to the he student driver. I will say the stereotypes saved my life. I don't tell this story much. But I was driving down a one lane, like 2 lane. What is it? 1 lane?
2 lane.
Is it 2 lane if there's one going each way?
No,
One lane
2
is just-
lane.
That's 2 lane. I
A
was driving.
5-lane highway would be 2 on
The
each
way
side.
I answered you, but
Oh.
you kept looking at Brady for the answer is crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, she's student driver. Well, you know,
I'll say
Who's
my
being
sister is one of the
mean
worst
now?
drivers.
me, and I'm sorry.
Mm.
My sister is one of the worst drivers I've ever seen in my entire life.
And she,
Asian.
No,
yeah.
Full Asian.
don't ever.
So if you're
admit
wondering
that.
what Brady looks like,
Hey, Brady's Asian.
yeah, he just quit after that accent.
Yeah,
So,
quit being Asian.
dude, I'm not kidding. I'm driving down this 2 lane, thank you, road, and this car like keeps like inching out, and like I'm like, surely they're not gonna pull out. Like they see me coming, and like I happen to look, and it's it is an Asian lady who's like looking out this way. And I see her and I just like slowly take my foot off the gas and move it over to the brake. And dude, as soon as I move it over to the brake, she looks the other way and pulls out. And I slam on my brakes. And because like I was just like, ugh, and had the reaction time to slam on my brakes, saved both of our lives. Because I was going well over the speed limit, but.
Such a white guy thing to do in a car.
She's still the driver.
Okay,
What, be safe?
let's move on.
Yeah, so
it's your turn for a bit that turned into a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you have a lot. Just tell one or save one of them.
I can give you one right now.
I could too, but she doesn't want to burn some of them. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I'm
It's one.
That's
Yeah.
one you've already told.
well, I
I'll
don't
skip.
have to burn. I can be vague. Yeah, so I do tell a joke about ICB.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
insane
about
clown
the
posse.
insane clown posse.
It'll be hashed out soon.
Yeah, I'm still working on it, but I was tricked into going to an insane clown posse concert when I was 20.
Were you tricked into Faye going to a?
No, and I
Insane clown
was
posse?
given Molly unbeknownst to me in that moment, and I got kicked out of an ICB concert. That's all I'll say. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am working on a joke about it, which it sounds like it's its own joke.
It really is.
But yeah, everything. I don't tell lies in comedy.
Yeah.
I have a hard time telling it believably if it's totally made up.
Yeah. I think any of the stories we've told on here aren't, they're jokes that, like mine, like Jimmy John's and the hospital story, they were both jokes. I don't really tell them now anymore, but they turned into jokes early on. One night stand.
Mm-hmm.
How about some advice for someone thinking about asking out a crush?
Don't do it.
Brady.
Never.
Yeah, don't ever do
You
it.
wrote this?
Yeah.
Or just do what I do. Just wait and they'll come to you. Just give off cool vibes.
No.
Just be cool.
Be their friend.
Be their friend. Start shooting sketches with them. Offer them rides. Almost lose the battery to their wheelchair.
It was the charger.
The charger.
Anything actually useful?
Yeah, that's horrible advice.
Yeah.
I'm the worst at it because I don't.
Well, you
I don't
gotta
have
make
game.
sure before you involve someone you actually have feelings for. Make sure you fucking done your shit so you're not like curious about the single life and stuff anymore. And then once you're ready to like be sincere with someone, make sure you want to be their friend, but you also sort of want to make out with them. That's like a good. You're like, God, I love this person, but I kind of want to make out with them too. That's how you know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And then just spend more time. Try to spend some sober time with them, getting to know them.
Don't have sex with them for 90 days.
I agree with that.
I like the old elementary school method.
You
Be
were
mean to
having
them.
sex with your elementary school?
No, these were two separate thoughts. Hold on.
After
That
you
thought ended right
waited
there.
3
No.
God.
No.
Who is he?
That thought ended, and then I started a different one.
Did y'all have a nickname growing up?
Lulu.
Your nickname is your current dog's name?
Yep.
All
How do
right.
you not
You didn't
know
know
that?
We talked
No.
about that on the pod.
When?
I think episode 0.
Yeah, I changed
wasn't here
my
for that one.
name legally to Fiona. My name used to be
You can say it. It's
no. And my family called me Lulu.
fine.
And then I named my dog Lulu.
Interesting. Well, you learn something new every couple of days. Again. Huh? Oh, what about me? Yeah. Mumbles. I didn't have any cool ones. Dumbass. Fuckface. I can't say the rest of them. And then it wasn't until college.
My dad used to
Maddie
call
Light.
me mouth breather.
Mouth breather? Yeah. Yeah, mumbles, because I still do.
Oh, we understood where it came from.
Well. Maddie Light was in college. I love that one.
That's a good one.
Pretty
Maddie
sick.
Light, yeah.
You gotta earn that one.
I did.
know?
People in middle school used to call me Dixon, but they would really enunciate the Dix
Dixon.
part.
That's tough. It's
And
a tough last name for
my
school.
dad started doing it, and I was like, "That's your name too."
He goes, nah.
I have this because of you. Imagine if your last name was gay, though.
Yeah, let's call Chloe again.
I
Yeah.
know. I was like, when I met her, the first thing I said was, God, middle school had to be rough. That's a true story.
Oh, man. Gay is a tough last
Chloe
name.
Gay.
It's probably better now. They probably love it now.
What was your favorite boy band growing up? Someone asked this online.
Backstreet Boys.
Cake.
These hipsters can't admit liking boy bands
Yeah.
for 1 second.
I mean, let's be honest.
Kind of too young to be in the boy
Yeah,
band.
you
That's
missed
not
out.
true.
A little bit. I missed it.
No, because you had, like, what was the One Direction?
In sync.
Yeah, NSYNC
Yeah.
and Backstreet Boys. Those were super
That was
popular
the
when we were
rivals.
kids.
I think In Sync was mine, if I remember.
I'm OG. Actually, I guess OG would
Backstreet's
be
back.
New Kids on the
Alright.
Block.
Marky Mark. That's not
Also,
Marky
don't ask that guy about Asians.
Mark. Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, so I like Backstreet Boys. They were the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah. NSYNC was great, though. Good Christmas album, too.
I didn't know you know their full discography
Yeah,
like that.
that's actually crazy.
But the thing is, like, growing up, I acted like I hated them.
Yeah.
Huh.
But then I got older, I was like, why do I know every single word to
Yeah.
every single one of these songs?
Yeah.
I mean, if they could just team up and go on tour together,
All 10 of them.
all 10 of them, just all on stage. Because I know it's a tough, like, who's going to be opening for what
Yeah.
show, you know? I know that's tough. So maybe just, like, song for song, like a battle.
Yeah.
Ow.
You right?
What just happened?
I just like poked myself really hard.
Hmm.
Like scratched myself.
Drawing blood on the podcast. That's a new one.
Who's the buffest celebrity that Matt could beat up?
John Cena.
I don't know. That's a big dude. That's a buff dude. Who's the buffest celebrity that I could fight and win?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm trying to think. I mean, feels like every buff dude in Hollywood also like
Jonah
trains.
Hill.
Dude, I would fuck Jonah Hill up, but that's not a buff dude. I'm like everybody I'm thinking would beat the shit out of me. I was like nope, definitely not Jason Statham, definitely not Rogan.
Jason Sudeikis.
Buff dudes.
The buffest. They don't have to be actually buff.
That's true. Who do y'all think I could take?
Michael Cera.
The buffest celeb. I guarantee. I bet I could beat up Vin Diesel.
What?
I know Fast and the Furious fans are gonna
Because
not
he's
like that.
dead?
No, he's alive.
I bet I could take Paul Walker right now. Dig
I
him
think
up.
Vin Diesel would beat the fuck out of you, man.
Nah, dude, I'd fuck Vin Diesel up.
He's jacked.
know.
I don't care.
And I think he fights. Like, I
No.
think he does something in fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I could take
Sorry,
Vin Diesel.
Ben. You're down for the count. You
No.
have to
Y'all don't
disarm
believe in
them
me, and that's
with your
crazy.
charm.
Vin
Do you think you
Diesel?
could take Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's about family or what.
Do you
We
think
can
you
squabble.
could take Brady?
No, Brady's too big.
Okay, so why could you take Vin Diesel?
Because he's tiny.
Is he?
Yeah.
I can't picture who
He's
the
short,
fuck.
but he's.
Are you talking about the
That's
bald
saying, like,
guy?
somebody my size, I'm pretty confident in taking, but everybody's fucking bigger than me. But
What
pound
about
for
Tom
pound.
Cruise?
Huh?
Tom
Oh,
Cruise.
you could take that. You could
Dude, Tom's had a
ragdoll.
lot of training, though.
He has.
I don't know if now if Vin Diesel. Well, I find out Vin Diesel's like a amateur boxer. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like I could take Vin Diesel. Tom Cruise now. I could take Tom Cruise now.
He's like 70.
Yeah, he's aged out enough to where I'm like, yeah, I think I
I
can.
don't know.
get
He's
him.
still kind of badass.
Yeah. I don't-
Jackie Chan.
Never. None of
No.
us. Nobody.
I could.
I feel like Jackie
Wipe the
Chan is
floor.
old enough for me to take him. I don't know, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, all
Matt,
these dudes.
you're crazy.
He's
You're
so old,
right.
but after a while, let's be honest, age starts to get you.
I guess, but he knows technique and shit. He could throw you over his
Yeah.
shoulder before you even
Oh,
know
is he
what
a judo
happened.
throw me? I'd kick him in his leg and it breaks now that he's so old.
I don't think
You
you'd
wouldn't
ever
have
put
the
your hands on him.
chance.
I don't think you would touch him.
You don't think I would be able to get my hands on Jackie Chan?
No.
I don't think I could either.
I'm going to say
Granted,
this is a very wildly confident statement I'm making.
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
I would think you would have a better chance at someone bigger and stronger.
All right, here. How about this? Name celebrities. I'll let you know if I think I can take them or not.
All right. Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Your favorite. You think you could take him?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Wait, Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey, or
Christian Bale. In Insomnia or whatever, The Machinist.
yes, 100%. That's fucked up.
Michael Scott.
Oh yeah, Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, yeah.
What about Will Ferrell?
Wait, I think Steve Carell has a background in wrestling, which in that case,
I think
no.
he has a hockey background. He'd beat the fuck
No,
out of you.
yeah, no, I can't do that.
Will
Damn.
Ferrell is a
Will
he'd
Ferrell.
lay on you. You'd be
He's
Ah,
flushed.
giant, but
I'd
if you
get
get
him,
you'd
yeah.
probably get a hit in him before he could get
I'd
his
chop
hands
him
on
down. I'd see red.
Okay, what about like Judd Apatow,
Yes, 100%.
Nick Kroll,
Yes, 100%.
John
Okay.
Mulaney?
Yes, 100%.
John Mulaney? I
Yes,
don't know.
I wouldn't. I mean, I like all these people, but
Yeah,
but if it's like me or them,
yeah.
yeah. Is that my phone?
No, it's hers.
No.
Yeah. Act like you, hey. Damn. I set myself up for that one. All right. Yeah, I think the buffest. That's a bold. Look, it is a bold statement. Can we look up if Vin Diesel ever fought before I throw that out there? Hold on. Vin Diesel. All right, maybe The Rock.
What?
Just kidding.
Kevin Hart. He's
Yeah.
Fucking
He
ripped.
boxes a lot. I don't know how much, but he is very, very. He's a lot shorter than me. Next question.
Now ask me the same question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Fiona, who's the buffest celebrity that Matt could beat up?
Oh.
No,
I
who's the-
thought
Who's the buffest celebrity you could beat up?
the Cookie Monster.
Okay, a puppet.
Yeah. Randy Feltface.
Randy Fuckface. Sorry, it was,
Timothy
Aggressive.
Chalamet.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
you think you could take Timothy Chalamet?
That little girl in a wheelchair in the Barbie or in the musical.
I saw a movie with a wheelchair person last night. I can't remember what it
What
was. Though.
do you think you could take Stephen Hawking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't move, and he's dead. I could take every celebrity in Hollywood except for the martial arts ones.
Yeah, but you got size.
Mm-hmm.
And size, I mean, the grip strength thing showed perfectly that size matters. Like,
Size matters.
I think you
Yeah.
put me up against Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I could take him down.
Really?
No,
I don't know
you're
about
getting out of
that.
hand, Brady.
I think he put some paws on you. Your
The
Dunskies.
issue is you get too confident and then you can't see reality and you just see red.
Yeah.
True.
You know, here's one that I don't know, and I don't know. Adam Sandler.
I could never beat him up. I love him too much.
I know. I don't want to fight any of these people. I
Burn
just wanna,
'em.
Also could never touch him.
could I take Bo Burnham? He's 6'6", so very tall. I'm very short. It's like a whole foot taller than me.
Yeah, but
It's I don't know. It was a
You
sad
got
thing.
him on the ground.
Yeah.
you're like
I-
a UFC
He's very
commentator now.
spindly.
I'll tell you, if
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
gets
I don't
Bo
know
on
if
the
Bo
ground
Burnham's
tonight,
ground game
it's
is good.
over.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
If he can pass guard on Bo Burnham, I think he's got
for
him.
me, I'm going to be the most honest person in this room. There is not one famous person I could beat up
I doubt that.
above the age of 18.
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
I'll be thinking though.
Okay.
Let's move on
Let's
to the next
move
question.
Would you rather have teeth for pubes or pubes for teeth?
Oh God.
Teeth for pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
just
at least
wouldn't
that's
have
gonna.
sex anymore, wouldn't
I'd have
there?
them pulled out or something.
Yeah, but they just grow back.
Yeah, so do pubes, and you have those pulled out.
Pubes for teeth. I mean, you can't eat with pubes.
You have pubes pulled out?
Ah.
Wax.
I guess
them.
y'all do, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with what you said. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
I
an
need to
obvious one.
eat. I need to
Yeah,
talk. I need to.
and it's gonna
exist.
food's gonna always be stuck in
You
your
won't
pubes.
be able to talk, right?
Talk about hair lip. But here's the thing: is like, you bitch.
That's crazy.
Oh, I love you.
That's
I
crazy.
love you, but God, that hurt me inside. Oh, y'all gonna see me in the next episode with like a full toupee. Like something's different about you.
That would be
I'm like, really, really. That was good. That was funny. It hurt, but that was funny. Oh, sorry, Fugler.
Favorite things to do outside of comedy?
Golf.
Yeah, probably.
Easy. Golf. Always golf. Or
I
dates
love-
with my love.
But no, too much of an afterthought. I like binge watching shows.
Mm-hmm. What's the show?
Love on the Spectrum is great, but right now we have a couple shows going.
Apple TV's crushing it
I'm
with
caught up
shows
on
right
all
now,
that.
Fucking,
dude.
what's that one with John Hamm?
Oh, wait, what the fuck is that called?
Neighbor.
Neighbors,
The
that
Neighbors
show
Don't Know.
rips.
Something
The
like that.
Neighbors Don't Know. Really good. Fucking Government
Studio.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Really good. The
Studio.
Studio. Really good. Anything else? My guilty pleasure. I don't
Paradise
know
of the second
why. I'm
season.
rewatching Desperate Housewives.
It's so
right
bad.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
That
I'm
is-
Oh, tell about that game that we came
Oh my
up
god,
with.
me and Brady started playing a game where I have like the subtitles on. Brady came over and I paused it to like talk to him. There was like a sentence that the lady on the screen was about to say. And I was like, let's like guess how she delivers those lines. And me and Brady are going back and forth. And he was like, the door was never locked or whatever.
What?
And we were like saying it different, and we'd play it, and then one of us would win.
Yeah.
like guessing how they
Guess like
the inflection.
what the
That's
what the
fun.
tone is. It's super fun.
Yeah.
I forgot you were out of town when we did that. We should do
That
that again.
show is so bad though.
It gets really good by episode 17.
It
You
gets
really
really
gotta
good
push
by
through the
season
first
8.
8 seasons.
Yeah,
and then
dude,
it really
season 8
picks
is.
No, I'm still on episode or season 1.
I
They were
every
like-
time it's on, I like watch. I'm like, it's so bad.
Okay.
But teach their own. Entourage.
It
is
got me through my parents' divorce, so it holds a space.
same for Entourage for me. It got me through my parents staying together,
Yeah.
which was tumultuous at times.
Hilarious. Very funny. I like that.
That's super fun.
That's really good.
Oh
Write
man,
that down. Wait, we recorded.
Entourage, because Entourage is my
Yeah, that was
guilty pleasure show, so I get it. There's a lot of people that are like Entourage is terrible.
It
It's like one of
is.
the worst shows.
It is terrible.
Bad
but I
acting. They
enjoyed
say that,
it.
but God, I love that show. And I will say the first 2 seasons were tough, but after a while, like they all really found their
Rhythm.
camaraderie and rhythm.
So which would you rather do? Ask a question someone doesn't want to answer, or give an answer someone doesn't want to hear?
Ask a question someone doesn't want to answer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving an answer someone doesn't want to hear. That's tough.
I think I would pick that one.
Really? You want to be
Yeah.
the bearer of bad news?
Well, I don't want to be the I don't want to start the confrontation. I would much rather end it.
Yeah, I think you're
Can you
really
walk away
answering
right
the
after
way.
asking the question and just leave it to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I like
doing
a
that.
nice little goosebump walk away. I'm like, and then that's when I said, "You suck," and then I leave.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Because if you ask the question, you gotta watch their answer and look them in the eyes while they say it.
I don't know. It's both hard. I'm thinking back
I want to do both.
because I remember. So I'm being serious for a second. I remember like when I was dating the ex that was like cheating on me and stuff.
Mason jars?
Yeah. I was so scared to confront him about cheating on me. Like, probably as much as he was worried about being caught. Which is so weird to think about. It's like, I didn't do anything wrong, but I just, like, didn't want the answer. And I remember the amount of courage it took for me to, like, finally just fucking say it. That sucked.
Yeah. I think that's much harder,
Yeah.
being the one to initiate the
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
It's tough, but you got to do what you got to do. What would be like a tough question to ask? Like, hey, are you cheating on me?
That's a great example. I think that's probably the worst.
But see, I would be like, are you cheating on me? Like, I don't...
You wouldn't be scared to ask me that.
No. If I had like a suspicion that you were, I would just straight up ask you.
Y'all
Are
a
you
little
cheating
far
on me?
along, like,
No.
Are you cheating on me?
No. Not yet.
y'all are a little past that, I think.
Yeah, you're not famous enough just yet.
Ah!
Gotta get those. You gotta get up to a
For
milli.
you to be scared
You gotta get up to a milli to cheat
for
on
you
me.
to be scared to ask.
Yeah. Well, how many followers do you have to have before I'm scared to ask if you're cheating on me? I'm gonna say 5 mil.
You're like,
Before
fuck,
my
I don't
call.
want to know the answer. No. I don't think I'm a sexual enough person to cheat on you.
I know that's right.
Was that too much information, probably?
What about cheating on me?
Just like not.
Oh man, I'm the same. You think I'm gonna go out there and cheat on
like
you?
I'm good. I got all I need right here. Like
I,
I'm not like God. I don't have needs that are being met. Like
Yeah,
that's
like-
not my vibe.
I think it's funny how many of like your Kill Tony fans think like they're gonna meet some kind of need that isn't being met
Right.
like sexually. It's like we're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Dude.
you don't think I learned how to have sex by now?
Yeah.
I think back like when in my early from like the time I lost my virginity until, honestly, probably my late 20s, I know I was giving women the worst sex ever. Like, short
Ooh, wait,
and
fun
bad.
That's a great
question.
question.
Fun question. Okay, what? Okay, first up, I want one example. And what was the signifier that happened? Maybe something was said or I don't know. That made you know, oh my God, this is the worst for them. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Money's
what
on
you're
the
saying.
dresser.
Oh.
They wouldn't pay you if it
Yeah,
was
no.
bad.
Well, they shorted me. That's how I knew it was bad. What's the one thing they said?
Or like a action or like a, you know.
Ooh, I'm engaged.
What?
I'm engaged.
That's not the question.
Like either. Wait, what?
No.
She's asking like a signifier that you realized that you didn't do a good job in bed.
It was
Yeah.
mid-sex.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And in my head, I was
she
like,
was like ready to
she got hers,
fucking
and
risk.
then
Yeah.
like she did the risk, and I was like, I'm
She was like,
engaged.
it's
She's like,
not
oh no, this
worth
isn't paying
shooting.
off.
That just means you got
I'm
it done
engaged.
quick.
Huh?
And then that means you got it done for her quick. So you did a good job.
That's what I thought. I was like, she came, and now she feels bad.
yeah.
But I think she was probably just like, this is terrible. What have I done?
Oh.
This isn't what I wanted it to be or what I thought it would be.
That's a pretty good. Yeah.
Dang, that I've been looking at it differently this whole time. But it was my early 20s, so.
Yeah.
Pretty. What about you?
Oh man.
I'm a big like normally or now I don't know, like I like when I'm doing a good job, you know, like that makes me feel good in bed.
Yeah.
And it was like within the first handful of women I'd ever slept with, and this girl was smoking hot. Like I had wanted to do it for a long time, and she just happened to be like driving through Chattanooga, and I lasted like no time at all. Like no time, like a couple pumps, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then like I woke up the next day and we were like, all right, we're going to do it again. She started sucking my dick, and then I came again before we even had sex. And I was like, fuck.
You're like, I gotta get
Okay,
out of
but
here.
did she say any, like, I mean.
No, I mean, she was trying to.
Just
Oh, but what was
nice.
something that somebody
I
said?
want-
I think
where,
she was
oh,
probably used to it because she was, again,
So hot.
so fucking
yeah.
hot.
That's
Like,
true.
insanely hot.
Well, I guarantee she doesn't. It's funny. As a woman, I will say, like, when a guy comes real quick, especially when you're sucking his dick, that's a compliment through and through. We're like, hell yeah. No one
Yeah.
likes sucking dick.
Yeah.
So if you come real quick, then you're the perfect guy.
yeah.
You know?
God, this turned into Call Me Daddy podcast so quick.
Call her dick.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think if
I had a whole phase
have
of like
any.
where I was prescribed Adderall, and it was just
Uh,
I'm letting you down. It didn't even get to that point. Did you ever have a problem getting it up?
This is real. For years, I didn't think I thought I was broken in this way. I didn't think I could get wet. Like, I thought that was, like, just something I was incapable of doing.
Yeah.
So it always hurt really bad. And there
That's
was one time it just went on for so long, and I'm, like, clearly, like, not. But he goes, it's okay, I don't need to come.
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
That's a good man.
yeah,
I've done that before a few times.
that hurts.
I mean, like, if we've already done it a bunch of times, or like,
Right.
if I'm drunk or whatever.
But
like,
if it's the first time,
yeah, and you're sober.
oh my, well, I didn't, that's dark. I didn't have sex sober for a very long time.
That is dark.
I think the first time I had sex was sober, but then for a while after that, yeah, same. All of my 20s were
It's just scary to initiate
drunk.
that.
Well, it's like I would always get so nervous anyway that like being drunk would like loosen me up enough to like get out of my head. And,
Yeah.
but then on the other end, it would screw you over if you were too drunk. You had to find the right balance.
And you know I'm not good with balance.
Yeah. Nope. Nobody puts baby on a balance beam.
What about the reverse of that? Has there ever been a time where like the other person is enjoying it and you're like, oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
yeah. Talk about that.
I do it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like a dolphin out of the water.
Not an expression.
I remember.
You guys, you know what I'm talking about. Like a dolphin out of the water.
God, there is this one guy who in college were like buds.
First name, last name?
No. I don't even think you knew him. Maybe you did. Can we believe this? Did you? He ended up joining the like Army or Marines or something.
That's why.
I remember
You
that
made him.
name.
He was literally so fucking nice. Like the light of the party, like protected every girl around, like such a sweet guy. And he was very good looking.
Did something happen? Oh, no, never mind.
No.
Why did
No,
that
he
pause?
was
He
like
just does that.
such a sweet, sweet boy, and we were such good buds. I was like, this is good. And I'm single, and I need to whatever, you know.
Yep.
It was the worst I've ever had, and it just didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, but afterwards we were still friends, but he thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how, like, he was way better looking than me. So it's like, I felt like I should. It was confusing. Sweetest guy,
Yeah.
you know.
And on that note, what's your go-to Taco Bell order?
She
Sorry.
already ran that in the.
Sorry,
in the live.
is that too much?
Well, that was on the live. Huh?
Was
You
that
don't wanna
too
answer
much?
yours?
I already did.
A time where you were not having a good time and they were? A story?
Yeah. But I just let her do her thing, and
Yeah.
I was like, it was all right.
Did it come to an end with you?
What do you mean? Like, we
You
never had sex
finished?
again?
Oh.
No, I mean,
I had
she...
a CrossFit girl fucking take me down one day and wouldn't let me pull out. Like, she was on top of me and she was strong. It was a strong lady. And she stole a to-go box from the Chinese buffet, you know? Got the
no,
fuck
because
out of
that's
there.
not an expression either, is it?
No, I made it up.
No. Like a
I
dolphin out of
liked it,
water,
though.
dude. You made that up.
Sex is weird. Wait till you find someone you love.
Yeah, save yourself for marriage, to be real.
That's what I did.
And then ask her out on a date.
Yeah.
Once you're already married.
Duh.
And then on that honeymoon, just go, my bad.
Oops.
What's my time? That's what I say right after. What's my time? Gah! Like running a 40.
You have a stopwatch around your
Yeah.
neck?
That is something though, not to be like, but like, I mean, I've talked openly. I was pretty slutty.
Did this
in
all
my
start with
day.
like the advice to ask a girl
I don't
out?
think. No, it was. I'm not sure.
No, but I was slutty back in the day, and my mom gave me the advice that I'm sure everyone's fucking parents did, but it's like, you know, every time you do that with people, you're giving a part of yourself away, and blah, blah, blah. And I always thought that was, like, so fucking dumb, and I was like, I found it very annoying, and I never believed that.
It's true.
And now I'm like really embarrassed that there were people before Matt, which seems it's the opposite of everything. And everyone's
I needed the
different. I
practice.
understand that, but like,
You're like Voldemort splitting your soul into Horcruxes.
yeah,
Here we
like
go
that.
again. No, we're not doing this.
Printed on that.
We're not doing this Dungeons and Dragons, Twilight, Potter.
No, it's like really cool to have you and have something special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way.
That
I
vagina-
kind of need the practice, but thank you. What is that?
Pussy.
Oh, come on, guys. What are we doing here?
Pussy.
It's crazy because I think the younger generations now are going back to like,
They are.
which is weird because everything seems so much more sexualized. Like
That's probably why, because it's not as like taboo anymore.
yeah,
So, like,
they're
they're not- yeah.
drugs and alcohol. I feel like
Well,
it's all
I
like
did all that because I was like going against what like the authority was telling. And now
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not taboo anymore. So it's not this like, ooh, I gotta.
yeah. All right, where are we at on time? I feel like we can do one more question and wrap it up.
Palestine or Israel?
To be honest, I just hope both teams have fun.
No comment.
I do have a crazy comment, and I saw it on somebody else's thing, but at Coachella, it said, like, fuck Israel, free Palestine. Do y'all remember, this has been going on for years, but how this whole burst of, like, everything started?
Mhm.
Do you remember where it started?
Gaza.
It started at the music festival. Do y'all
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
to have that at a music festival, everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like maybe be a little more sensitive to both sides, you know. I will say I don't know enough to have an opinion.
I went to art school.
I'm a social worker. I'm just here to help.
I'm a comedian. I talk about wheelchairs.
Yeah, we just spent the last 30 minutes talking about sex.
Yeah. Would you
And
rather
stuff.
do stand up or a podcast forever if you had to pick one?
Stand
up.
Why?
Because I
That's-
don't have to deal with his ass all day, you know. It's like get back in the kitchen, you know.
Dumbass.
I think the buffest celebrity I could take is Fiona Collar.
How many people's answers do you think I'd be?
Oh, okay. Here's a question. I've been seeing this online.
Oh shit.
You know the game Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people do you think have killed you?
Oh. I don't even think I've ever been an example. Which is even worse. I would love to just be considered to be killed. That's sad.
That's a good place to end it.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, I mean, that's a good place to wrap. What do you think?
I think I'm just gonna do a hard Sopranos cut.
Yeah, the
Like,
black
I don't think
screen.
I've ever been considered blank screen.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's fun. Ramping up.
Yeah, that's funny. Let's go to
All right,
Patreon.
we're gonna go on over to Patreon. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Sweet Precious and myself.
Put in the comments if you think I was mean to Matt tonight.
Yeah, put in the comments if you think she was a mean girl. Also, what we need to do with that White Ranger poster, which I thought was very engaging up top.
Just in case y'all are wondering, we do have a fire in the backyard.
Put
Do
it
you
in.
get that? Oh. I was like, I don't get the reference.
Took me a sec.
Damn, you gonna throw the White Ranger in there?
My brain works pretty quick. Okay, love you.
Love
if
you
you're a real
guys.
one, crack a cold one and bring it on to the Patreon.
She said it. That's twice now. Hell yeah. Patreon.com/ramping up. Like an excited child on Christmas. Oh, we love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Follow us on social media at Fiona Cawley, at Matt Taylor Comedy. We love y'all. See you over at Patreon. Bye.
Bye.
We're ramping up. We're ramping up. Oh, we're ramping up. We're ramping up.
Shut up.